Hi, Mike Emery here. Today I'd like to introduce what I call the circle of solid, and I'll do several more videos on this as we go, but for now I'm just going to give you an idea of what I'm trying to do to hit a golf ball solid. All right, so since I stand on the inside of this ball and my club's angled, I basically swing in a circle. Now, since the ball's on the ground, I want to hit this ball solid. To hit it solid, most often I need a slightly downward angle of attack. So if I can create a downward attack, it gives me margin of error. And the reason it does is because I can land my club in a 4-inch area and still hit the ball solid, ball then ground. I can get just under the equator going down, and it doesn't have to be like 12 degrees or anything crazy like that, but just slightly down, and it gives us that extra margin for error instead of having to hit right on a dot. So if I'm level or up, I've got basically this spot to hit. And as you can see, if let's say I had that on a tee, it would be there and I'd be catching it just a little bit fat. But best case scenario, I've got like a little speck to hit, harder to do than hitting a 4-inch area. Okay, so we want to hit downward, ball then ground. That's our best chance of hitting solid. Now, since I have this circle around me, I need to match my path to where this ball's positioned in my stance. So if this ball's forward, so this is way outside my left foot, right? I can get to that, but I have to match my path to it. Now for this extreme example, I'll move my eyes. We don't want to do this unless we have to on the course, but okay, so if I turn my eyes, this thing's very easy to hit solid, right? So now it had to go that direction. I mean, I might have been able to curve it off of that, but my path had to be that direction to hit that solid. Likewise, if I have this ball back here, my path is going to have to be to the right. Okay, so then I can hit that ball solid, but it has to be to the right. Now, it doesn't have to be. We can manipulate this, but as we manipulate it, we lose consistency, right? And the more often that we can match this to our path, ball position to path, the more likely we are to hit it solid. So I can manipulate off of this arc, all right? So let's say I've got a ball back that says I should be swinging, at this point it should be hitting it to the right, but instead I want to hit it to the left, okay? So now I have to manipulate. And it's not to say that I can't do it and hit that ball solid, but it's not going to be the most consistent way to do it. Now I would say also one more point for this one is I want to avoid right in the middle of my arc. And the reason is because I want to know that either my path is going to go a little bit in out or a little bit out to in. I don't want to have to guess, because if I'm zeroed out, it's very easy to go both directions. So for practical purposes, I would stay directly out of the center and I would keep it just a little bit, forward or back for most shots. I hope this helps. I hope that made sense, and we'll be revisiting this at another time to talk about how to manipulate the arc, when we do and when we don't, and where to put your club face for what type of shot. So I hope you like this, and tune in for another one. Thank you.